So last Friday, I was at the gym and I was having a pretty good workout. It was a Friday. It was leg day, which was awesome, And I decided that, you know what? I'm having too good of a day. So I decided to go on Twitter. And oh my god, I go to look at my For You page and I see that hashtag Jimmy Kimmel is racist is trending. Now I bet you're thinking to yourself, I wonder why this is trending. And I did too, so I obviously looked at it and it's fucking K-pop fans, dude. It was fucking K-pop fans, fucking BTS, and it's over this clip. I'm gonna play this clip for you.
But here's the thing. And so I woke up at 24 hours. My best friend Carly came over to this hotel I was staying in, and I was like, I don't know how to go on beyond this. Like, what is beyond this? I don't know. And then I woke up the next day and I had to take a COVID test for something, and I took a COVID test. I had Omicron, which is why I was in such a fog.
Oh.
Like the whole day before when I could not get up, but I didn't think it was COVID because I really just thought this was me going into shock.
So it was
like,
BTS fever.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Well, they're both
anyways,
very
yeah.
dangerous. You're lucky to come out of those alive.
Yeah.
It's great to have you.
What's wrong with that clip, you say? And I say to you, there is nothing wrong with that clip. But apparently to K-pop fans, there is. The audacity to say that about an Asian artist in front of an Asian woman at Jimmy Kimmel really compared BTS to COVID in the year 2022 and amidst all the anti-Asian hate. Now, before we address this ridiculous statement, we obviously have to recognize the rise in hate crimes against Asian Americans in America. I don't know the rate as far as any foreign countries go, but in America alone, since last year, hate crimes against Asian Americans have risen 567% from last year, which is absolutely insane. And if you don't know why, holy shit, read the news. But it's because of very ignorant and stupid people obviously thinking that Asians are like the cause for COVID, something along those lines. It's ridiculous. You have to be like really stupid to believe that shit. America has a history of hate against Asian Americans and other minority groups. I'm not really going to go into that, but if you want to, look it up. There are plenty of resources out there. But obviously, Asian hate in America right now is getting pretty bad. So, people are really sensitive to that kind of stuff right now. However, Jimmy Kimmel's statement is not racist. Jimmy Kimmel is referring to the level of obsession that BTS stans have for BTS and their music. If you go back a little over 10 years ago, you'll see that we said the same exact thing about Justin Bieber. Ever heard of Bieber fever? That term was used all the time. And do you want to know why that is? It's because millions of young teenage girls were absolutely obsessed with his music. A feverish obsession with his music. The same goes for BTS and most K-pop bands. But real quick, let's just make a comparison. An attractive boy making songs catered to young teenage girls who are going through puberty and looking for love and all that, singing about how they love you and only want you and want to spend the rest of their life together with you. It would make any pubescent girl obsess over them. It's just infuriating that they don't take the time to just think for 2 seconds. It's basic critical thinking. Alright, you learn this stuff in English. I learned this shit freshman year of high school. It's a comparison, a juxtaposition. The reason Ashley Park didn't say anything is because there's nothing to say anything about. She wouldn't be offended because it's a joke that she was basically making by telling her story. And not even a joke saying that BTS basically COVID. No, it's just the feverish obsession that she had with BTS. It's a juxtaposition, a comparison, a contrast of her obsession with BTS and her symptoms of COVID. Well, here it doesn't seem like Asian hate. Ashley herself told the story exactly that way, that she felt dizzy and hot from the joy of BTS, implying it was normal. Then was diagnosed with COVID. She herself cutely made the comparison. What about Bieber fever? I think it's just a funny way of saying people go crazy for some artist. Just like everyone had a MJ fever back in 2009. This is literally what I said just now. This is actually what I just fucking said. These two Twitter users, thank you. Thank you for using your brain. Thank you for doing some level of critical thinking, even though it isn't very much. Because you know what? You are smarter than the entirety of the K-pop fan base. Well, I don't mean that literally. Obviously, some K-pop stans aren't fucking idiots, but I mostly just mean the stans. I have quite a few friends that enjoy K-pop that aren't fucking stupid, which is just amazing. But as for these other fuckers, use your fucking brain, dude. Oh, but here's the best part, dude. That's not even where it fucking ends. Once more, they pull another video out of their ass. Here's the clip.
Now, the good news is Omicron BA2, as they call it, doesn't appear to be more severe when it comes to symptoms. You know, these variants, all the different variants, it reminds me of the boy bands in the late 90s and the early 2000s, you know? You had the big ones like Backstreet Boys and NSYNC, and then that mutated into O-Town and 98 Degrees, and we had the Joe Bros popped up, Big Time Rush. They kept splitting off in different directions, eventually one direction, and they took pieces, and it popped up all over the world until eventually we get to one that's so contagious it destroys all life on Earth.
Like, I'm not crazy for hearing what the last line is implying, right? No, you are crazy. You're a fucking lunatic, dude. I really don't understand how you come to these fucking conclusions. He wants to be racist very openly so bad he had to include other bands to camouflage. Yeah, hey, guess what? That's the fucking joke. You fucking stupid. That's a fucking joke. The joke is that all boy bands are the same, and they all have the same type of fans, and you're fucking proving it. Holy shit, you're literally the butt end of the joke, dude. If this is how he speaks on national television, imagine what he does away from the eyes of the public. It's incredibly disappointing to see this kind of behavior from a public figure. Bro, what are you on about? He hasn't fucking done anything. He hasn't done one thing, bro. Okay, well, that's not true. But that was a while ago, and I'm too lazy to look into it, so, I'm not racist, but I think it's pretty common knowledge to know that you shouldn't say something like, I'm not racist, or I'm not sexist, or I'm not a pedophile, and then continue with the word but. However, he does make a good point. I'm not racist, but I don't see a problem here. He made a comparison, makes sense. If you compared them, say Pokemon back in the 90s when it first came out, Pokemon is spreading like the flu. Would that be racist? This one also. The joke was on toxic BTS stans who attack everyone who make remotely derogatory comments at BTS. Comparing it to COVID is definitely insensitive and show poor taste of humor, but making this as big as Asian hate is just too much. Comparing it to COVID part, I don't necessarily agree with, but for the rest of the statement, yeah, dude, that's basically the entirety of the joke. Like, if you missed that, I don't know what to tell you, dude. As for the COVID part, I don't necessarily think that that's insensitive. I think that you should be allowed to make jokes on whatever you want within reason. Obviously, you shouldn't make jokes like atrocities like the Holocaust or something like that. But as far as COVID goes, it's something relatable, something happening in our lives right now. And to not make jokes about it, I don't know. It's really your opinion. I just think it helps people cope. I mean, we've all had a rough 2 years so far, but I'm not going to go into that too much further. That's a whole different talk entirely. And it's not like I'm the comedy police or anything. This one I just find fucking hilarious. And the one that is so contagious it destroys all life on Earth. And he smirked at the end. It shows that he knew what he did last time, and instead of apologizing for it or stopping there, he continued and made another joke. It's a shame that people like him still have such an audience. This one is just absolutely hilarious. It's like painting Jimmy Kimmel as like some joker or like some super villain that's like wants to watch the world burn Personally, I'm no fan of Jimmy Kimmel, but I'm not gonna like sit here and just like make comments that he's racist. I'm not one to, be first to defend him either, or any talk show host really. They don't need defending, especially if their comments were actually racist. Jimmy Kimmel does have a history of making racist comments, and as far as I know, he's actually come out and apologized for it. Whether you think those jokes were in poor taste is up to you. I'm not here to debate that. I'm actually not here to debate at all. And hey, I could be wrong. If you disagree with me, feel free to, comment. Just no hate. My ego is very sensitive. I would like to add one more thing before I end this video. A week ago or so, I don't know when I uploaded it, but I uploaded the thing about Sky Does Minecraft, and I'm still working on the video. I decided to let it develop more, even though it seems like nothing's happening, which is total bullshit. It's infuriating, especially since what's happened to her, or at least what she claims. Anyways, with that over, thank you for watching the video this far. I hope you guys like this video. Please go check out Spoon. I really love this profile picture. He's not like the channel artist or anything like that. He just did this one profile picture to me, and I fucking love it. It's absolutely amazing. He's an amazing artist. Please, 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 please go check out his Instagram. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.